Well, hey, everybody, we made it. We got to the end. This is the conclusion meeting. I'm just so glad that that we got the opportunity to do this, to be here and to learn together and alongside one another. I just want to give a shout out to all of the amazing dev mentors and particularly Seb, who wore himself out with private one-on-ones constantly and really just went the extra mile. And we've also got a few of the devs that you may have noticed were pretty much full-time and present at all the dev mentor meetings. So we always had at least 2 devs in each dev mentor hour, which is really helpful for a lot of students. And then all the other dev mentors who put their time into put those lectures together. I think in 1 week, we've collected more educational content than ever has been made before on the internet computer from all the best minds in the ecosystem. So, that's really exciting. What you've learned, nobody can take away from you, and what we've collected, we can now make available to everybody. So it's just going to become easier and easier for people to get onboarded into all of this. And personally, like as hard as everything was, I was expecting internet computer development to be, possibly more convoluted and harder than Solidity or traditional web development, but so much is abstracted away. And I was actually kind of surprised that, like, once you get the hang of things, you can really get things done, and it's exciting. So I'm excited to build things. I'm excited to see what you build. Let's go ahead and get started here.
Yeah, they did a great job at definitely.
Yeah, exactly. So first, I want to show off a little bit about what I built on top of doing most of the admin with excellent support and really a lot of support from Dukakis and Seb hosting all of those meetings. Amongst all that, I was able to get some coding done and do some learning myself. So I'll show what the diplomas are and how they work and why there's a DApp for them instead of just being static. I just want to share a little bit about the Discover portal, which these will give access to. We'll talk about the meme contest winner, and then would actually love to look through a few student projects. So a few students on the submission form opted to be willing to share. So hopefully a few of them are online. We'll be able to see some projects. I've taken a peek at a few of the submissions, and I've been put to shame by a few of them. There's some incredible developers out there. And it's really exciting to see what people have done with the artwork that we supplied. And then I'll just share a little bit about the next steps in the future. All right, so let me go ahead and pull up the Twit demo. Second here. All right, you may notice this looks very similar to the example project. It's because it was finished a few hours ago. So I'm going to log in with my plug, and it just takes a minute here. All right, so that's my diploma. So it knows my name, says welcome back, Isaac. It's got these nice little animations, certificate of graduation for Isaac Valdez, intermediate tract, the date. You all will get something like this. When I mint it, it's going to be sent directly to the wallet you provide. It's non-transferable, so it serves as evidence of your status and graduating. So we wondered about privacy, because some people want different levels of privacy. So let's say I want to just use my Discover username. I can click update, and when you go to this app and you log in with your plug, it'll automatically show you the diploma that you own, and only you can edit it. So that's my Discover username, and I can have that be an option there. I can also set it to private if I want to be a little extra private and not have any identifiable data there. It takes a couple seconds for the page to upload. Now, one of the fun features that I want to have in here is you can set your status. So if I want to set my name back to Isaac, and I want to say that I'm open to IC Dev job offers, I can update. And this would be kind of like a secret signal, like because we're all in a cool club now of nerds. So now my diploma is going to glow. And if I go over to Discover and refresh my page, it's going to start glowing, so that if you're on Discover and you see somebody on the private Discord with a glowing thing, that means that they're open to job offers. And if I'm the dev mentors will also get something similar to graduation, and they'll be able to opt in to say that they're looking to hire. So you can update. And to be able to refresh. Bam. You see someone glowing blue, it means ping them, because they're going to offer you a lucrative job working in the internet computer. So this can basically just be, it's kind of cool because only people who graduate will be able to have these. And it gives, I wanted to build in a little bit of utility in there. And yeah, so then you can set it back to default and just enjoy it as is if you want. So that's my simple little dApp there. There's a few things I'd like to add, maybe some 3D parallax animations to it or something at some point. But yeah, so those would be the diplomas that y'all get. I think it's pretty cool.
That's really, really dope. I want one.
Yeah, you'll get one. I think I will call it some kind of like dev mentor certificate or something like that. All right, so next thing. Oh yeah, so about the Discover portal. Unlike other gated communities, I want it to be just like if you don't have a graduate certificate, it's completely not viewable. It's completely blank. So no, it's all private. And part of that would be just because if you post something there to learn, that anybody reading and replying has at least some level of coding expertise. So it'd be a great place to learn and ask questions. Maybe stuff that, like, if you have a question that seems basic and you don't want to have everybody see that question on public Discover, you can just post it there and it'll stay private. Also, I think it'd be a great place to share info on early stage projects. So like, I think that we're going to have a lot of students who build stuff, and this will give them a space to like get feedback when they're really, really early and before they're ready to tell the public about stuff. They can just post, oh, hey, I'm starting to build this type of app. Like, what would be the best data model? That kind of thing. Oh yeah, somebody is asking if it discovers through internet identity, will still be able to log in. So I had to have a login that was separate from internet identity and the Discover wallet, because you would never be able to log into the dApps to control the state of your diploma. So I'm using Plug, and you can link your Plug with your Discover account, and it will know that you're a holder. So it's pretty straightforward. And I've already worked with the guys from Discover, and I think it's set up now, or will be set up soon. And then, I want this to just be a great place for networking, to find co-founders, hackathon teams, and employment opportunities. There's a lot of people who've been looking to hire, and now we have a lot of people with expertise who might be looking to work. So that's specifically why I built those features and that glowing feature into the NFT. And so hopefully it's like a conversation starter. You're hanging out in a Discover portal and you see someone's glowing and you ask them a little bit more about that and just reply to their comment or whatever.
I'm wondering if it's the first like diploma on the blockchain with actual utility related to the diploma. I've never heard of something like that.
Yeah, well, I didn't just want to make a boring diploma, like we're asking the other intermediates to make all this stuff. I want to make something useful.
Yeah.
A stretch goal of mine would be to find a way to integrate it with ICP Squad NFT so that you could have the same glowing effect and the same proof of diploma, but with the artwork of your ICP Squad character. And that would be a little tough to do, but it'd be pretty dope if I could pull it off. Because then, you know, the artwork didn't look too bad on there and it kind of had your name and stuff, but it'd be really awesome if it could just be an ICP Squad character that you own that glows depending on your state on whether you're looking for employment or having job offers. And then the last thing is, you know, friendship, virtual hugs, and nerdy giggles. That's, you know, I think the nerdy giggles specifically are important about the Discover portal. So if you didn't want to go into it, you definitely should now. All right, meme contest winner is the Purple Snakes. It's a little bit depressing, but I can see why it won. You know, ultimately, I thought it was really good to like have everybody learn everything all the way through, because before you can join a team, like if you join a team and you only did one part of it, you'd have serious gaps in how everything works. But of course, I think it added up to this meme where you're forever alone.
I think the meme with the lonely guy was also really good.
Yeah, no, that was hilarious. But I was like, man, I want to share this with people, but I don't know if it's fair to have it qualify. So we'll see. Maybe I'll personally send him an ICP or something. We'll see. But the Purple Snakes won, so each one of the members is going to get an ICP, and somebody's asking if they drew this or if they just happen to be the perfect meme about a purple snake. I don't know. I honestly don't. They may have just found the perfect meme of a purple snake. I mean, what are the odds? But well done, Purple Snakes. All right, so student project demos. So we had a few people fill out the form, and there's a section on the core project form that said, you know, like, are we going to be at the conclusion meeting, and are you willing to share your screen? So Seb, is there anybody you'd like to call on that's, you know, see if they're here? Maybe we can look at their project for a bit.
Yeah, so is Herta here? Yeah, he's here. Do you want to show your project?
If you could raise your hand so that you pop to the top of my screen here, I'll make you look perfect. Now you're gonna have to click on a button or something to turn into a panelist, and there you go. And now you should be able to go ahead and share your screen.
Okay, I was not prepared for this, but yeah, sure. I put in yes, but yeah, you will see my project now. Do you? Let's see. Where is that one? This. All right, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, nice.
So I don't really know what do you want to see? Probably the.
No, we want to see the app. So you're a beginner, right? That's okay. So that's really cool. We want to see the application and yeah.
So let's see.
Oh, nice. You used the fish. I was wondering if someone was going to use the fish.
Yeah. If I remove this, will I need to authenticate again, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so we can see that how that works. Yeah, so basically I shows the fish, and it's called the fishy NFT fish. These ones.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a big and heavy whale code built on shark-like tech. Because my code, you will see, we can see it later. It's I'm pretty sure it's not the best markup and CSS, but yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So you can sign in, and then you can click on the fish you want to mint.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that to work, but it's up and coming. But yeah, you can do this, authorize, and now it's here. I was trying to get it to, you can take the principal from here. I never managed to get the autofill. I asked in the dev mentors, but I was so confused. I was spending many hours on the HTML and the CSS to get that up and running. But in the end, this is what I came up with. The plan was to have a beer here, so you can give a beer to the fish. But that would be too much. Yeah, because the creative was amazing. Like there were beers there from other sides of it. Plan was to, on the click, like a click event here, autofill these. So yeah, we can.
And have you done any coding at all before the bootcamp?
No, nothing. I've built a WordPress page with Elementor drag and drop, and no coding. I work as a digital marketer, so I know from the Google bots that the H1 and title tags are important. If you want
that's
to.
amazing.
Yeah, this is really impressive for 1 week of never touching code before. And by the way, kudos on the digital marketing. I used to be a digital marketer too, so that's.
Yeah, so basically, obviously this is not my work, the NFT minter that I just took the code from. But yeah, I don't know what else to show really.
What did you struggle the most? Like, what was the most difficult part?
It must be the one I haven't finished, where I want to take the principle and just autofill it here, and also on the click event. I guess when I figure that one out, it will be more or less the same, just change the IDs here. That was the hardest for me. And then, it was just to put it in the hours. I mean, before this bootcamp, I just told my girlfriend, you won't see me for a week. So I've just been up and at it every day. Basically, there's on HTML and CSS, there's so many good resources on YouTube. So that's what I did.
And honestly, those features you're talking about, I mean, those are just a couple JavaScript Google searches away. I can't tell you how many, I probably did like 30 searches, like JavaScript, select radio button, all those little things for mine in the past 12 hours.
But that's why I was like, I'm so confused and stuff in the dev mentors yesterday, because here's the different places I went. So I was trying to figure out from this, right? But it's so hard for me to understand. Like, okay, here's the event listener. I understand that. I think I even have that in my code. I don't have to do that. Where is that? Here, like I managed to do this, and then I don't know like how I should carry on here. And I started looking into these kind of things, and between HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, I was just in Motoko. In the end,
you've done a great job learning so much in such a short time, and there's a lot of little courses you can take on JavaScript. Once you get good at it, I'm not saying I am, but I know some people who are, and it's like they're gods of the internet. They can make any type of interactivity you can think of really easily. So it's pretty easy to learn too. I used to be pretty good at it at one point, but that was a while back. So I'm kind of
it's been a while that I wanted to do a JavaScript course or HTML and CSS course that I wanted to do just to catch up on it. So this bootcamp has been amazing for me. Now I didn't learn a lot of Motoko, but during this week I've definitely made a good progress in HTML, CSS, and now I understand Motoko a little bit. I wouldn't say I can code good Motoko, but I've done my best, and that's where we're at the moment.
That's awesome. Good. Well, one quick recommendation for everybody is teamtreehouse.com. They're like $25 a month. Learn at your own pace, and they have courses on just about anything you can imagine technical, and they break everything down into like 5-10 minute videos with low quizzes. So like even if you only have 15 minutes a day to learn, you can over the course of a little over a year, I became a full stack developer several years back. And that's kind of how I got my start while working a lot of hours with a day job. So there's other resources like that, probably ones that are free, but that was just one that I found really useful.
Yeah. Okay, I will definitely check it out. I think you wrote that in the next steps kind of blog post, right?
Yeah, and they have like a built-in IDE and tests that automatically run. I mean, it's very self-serve, and they start from like, okay, this is what a tag is in HTML, and they go all the way into like a full working dapp, not dapp, but a full working like Twitter clone or something. You know?
Yeah, nice.
But it'll help you get RAS for front end, and it was Motoko for the back end. You'll just be, you know, unstoppable and able to make all the coolest stuff in the world. So sounds good.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want me to show? Any code?
No, that's plenty. That's great. You can go ahead and stop sharing your screen.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being willing to share. That's really awesome.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for being on time. I know that was not easy.
No,
yeah.
Thank you, guys.
All right. So is there somebody else, Seb, that you want to call on?
Yeah, I have a lot of like, I've quickly go through the submissions, and I've noticed like a lot of cool projects. I don't know if we can ask everyone, but we can maybe do, I would say, 2 other people. Yeah,
and if I only have like 10 more minutes, and we're not going to do a Q&A after this one, so we have some leeway. Yeah, so who's somebody else? Oh, I see a raised hand. Somebody want to share?
Oh, if somebody wants to share as well.
Hey, Rusty.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I can share my project.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I'll promote you to panelist, and you should see the share button in just a bit. I've been looking forward to this part of the camp the whole time, getting to see the stuff people build. Yes, someone made the fish swim. I knew it.
Yeah. Basically wanted to make like a fish tank. So like the loading screen before you log in, these are just any of the, like a random tank. And then you can go to see like a different one. And then let's see. It loads, yeah. And so these are all these, and they swim back and forth. You can click on them, kind of see them in a little more detail.
Whoa.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty dope.
And you can send back. And
so is the whole fish tank like the NFT?
No, so like, and so if you log in, at my well client here, basically each fish is an NFT, and they go inside of like your tank.
Yeah.
So when the very first time you log in, you basically they kind of yeah. So the whale has a lot of them, but then you can just like generate a new one, and a new one will pop out here soon. Yeah.
Dude, NFTception. I love it. This is actually like when I was trying to come up with random artwork, I was like, well, there aren't any fish on the IC collections yet, and I think it'd be super dope to see some like multiple NFTs in a space, and fish just made sense to do that. So this is awesome. This is like, I was hoping somebody would do something like this, and you pulled it off really well.
So there is one which is like your fish right now. You've minted it.
Oh, so all these are my fish. Like all these are the whale fish. The new one I minted was this one.
Okay.
But so all the ones that you own show up inside your like fish tank.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure because there was already a lot of them, but you've already like minted all the fish here.
Yeah, this is the whale. So the whale has a whole bunch of them. That's pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good job. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really dope. Now you just need to make a shark that goes in there and eats them.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to do a thing like where you could do like a daily airdrop of like a golden fish that gives you like tokens if you click on it type thing. But didn't get that far. Yeah.
and you have to feed your fish with some tokens. You have to,
Yeah.
you know, every
Yeah,
day
like
you need.
make them get like a little bit bigger if you feed them and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So it was fun
awesome.
though. Yeah.
Oh, well done. This is really good to see. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, we got Luke.
Hello.
Hey, Luke, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's a bit blurry, but we can hear you.
So my internet connection is maybe bad. So yeah, so I made a project called Definish Shields, and basically it lets you create your.
Yeah, I'm getting I'm having trouble connecting.
So you can see my screen.
Okay, now you're starting to come through.
I can try my hotspot. Let's see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's a little distorted, but yeah, I can hear you. You should be able to share your screen now.
Okay. So can you see the screen?
No, I just see your screen name, not your computer screen.
Right now?
No, not yet.
It says.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. So let's start. Yeah, I created a Definish Shields project. Basically.
Oh, your audio just cut out. At least on my end.
If you log in with Pack,
Okay.
you can create your own shield with your unique colors. So you can just pick your favorite colors.
Nice use of the color picker.
Yeah. And you can mint it. Firstly, it checks for the payment. It takes a few seconds. And after it asks for minting on the backend. Once it's finished, it appears between my NFTs.
Custom colors. Oh, nice!
Yeah.
And you've got a.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
And these are only my NFTs, so you can watch the NFTs of other people here. So these are like all the NFTs minted. Yeah, I also implemented the faucet here. But the payment system is very simple. I'm just checking if the balance of my account increased, and if it increased, then I consider the transaction as paid. I didn't find out a better way with the token faucet how to do it, but yeah, that's how it's working now. Yeah, so yeah, and you can also get the unique URL for your shield. It's generated in the front end right now. But basically I could remove this and just serve it as a simple picture as well.
That's super dope, man.
So what is it? Is it SVG?
Yeah, it is SVG with dynamic colors that are assigned once the page load.
Nice.
I like it, man.
Yeah, you've implemented the faucet as well, which is really cool. You've used the token, even if it's just checking the balance. That's already something.
Yeah, man, it was a big deal. It took me like 12 hours to do it. I was working on it from yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, the faucet wasn't
well,
the most.
Thank you so much for sharing. It's really awesome to see what you built.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Yeah, good luck with the other projects.
And somebody is asking if they could see the source code and see it shared. I don't really feel comfortable sharing other people's stuff, but I think a lot of people will be willing to share their work. So I think after this meeting, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and make a channel on the Discord where anybody can just share the URLs of their repo and their app. Just because I think that's just going to be the best way that we can all learn from one another. Especially, I would encourage the intermediates to share, especially if they finish all the requirements, so that beginners can see the different ways to basically like hit that level. Because sometimes you need a few different examples of like connecting to a wallet before it like sinks in as to like what's the necessary components and what's just different because it's a different framework or setup. That's awesome. Well done.
Yeah, someone is asking for your own source code for the diplomas.
Someone's asking for what?
Your code for the diplomas.
Oh, I am not ready to show that mess yet. I'm embarrassed by it. I'll share it soon. I'll share it very soon. I know how I could make it pretty, but it was more of a frantic, like, I just need to get something to show situation a few hours ago. So maybe it's not the best thing to learn from at the moment. But yeah, I'll share it, of course, at some point soon. All right, Jarrett.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask him a question.
Hey, yeah, what do you want to ask?
Yeah, I've go through your website, your app, and I have a question about the game. Like I want to know more. Like where is the game coming from and what is possible to do? But maybe you can share your screen and show to everyone.
Yeah, I'll try to answer that question as I show you guys. Yeah, do you have to give me access to share my screen?
Yeah, one moment. Let me all right, there you go. And just yeah, right now you should see it at the bottom.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So yeah, I had the whole week off, and so I was just going really hard on this project. It was a ton of work, but it was a lot of fun. So thanks to you guys for putting it on. So this is my site. I connect with Plug. Oh frick, I don't have it downloaded. I'm using my laptop. Oh my gosh.
Do you want me to show it? Maybe I can.
Yeah, maybe
like,
you could show it then.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me share my screen.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, I've been putting everything off for this whole week, and so finished up at 3 a.m. this morning, and I had to go take care of some stuff, so I'm on the road.
It's a very motivational opening screen, so like it.
Right, so Seb is logged in with Plug. Oh, there you go. You can take him through the process. When you're not logged in, there's an option to view the NFTs that have been minted already. So, yeah, the SVG work, honestly, not my forte. I just was trying to get some features in there, but the NFTs are randomly generated. So for each attribute, there are 2 different options, and it's like a random coin flip of which one you get. And then okay, so then you can mint an NFT. If you have an NFT minted, then it gives you the option to play a game. So it's like an access token to play the game. Yeah, go ahead and click on that.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
No freaking way.
this is a Unity game that I had actually been working on for a little bit. It's like super rough, but um, but you can walk around and attack these monsters that pop up, and every time you beat somebody, you gain a level, so that's cool. And you also earn gold. So for example, this, I think when you beat that guy, you earn like 1 gold. And when that happens, my NFT canister it'll like open the faucet and deposit that many of the bootcamp tokens into your wallet. So so if you go up there, there's nothing up there. The monsters only happen in the center, and it's kind of just like a blank map. So yeah, it's kind of janky, but I didn't have a ton of time to put this together. And then here, Seb, try attacking the tree. I know you could kill it with a spell, but just attack it. Oh no, you killed it. Right. So when that happens, like you just got another 100 of the tokens deposited into your wallet. And then when you die, you may not see this, but if Seb were to die, then the game would kick him out into the home screen. So that is the gist of it. I wish I could make it more polished, but didn't have a ton of time. It's something I'm going to keep working on though, and hopefully make into a really cool game.
This is pretty incredible. Have you seen what Seb made really early in his internet computer journey? What is it called, Seb? That little like world you made with like characters from the real ecosystem in it? Yeah, that one. Yeah, there's like real people like Bob Lee is in there. Some of the other dev mentors are in there, I think.
Oh, this is awesome.
There's like a hidden ICP that you could unlock. It's very similar to what we just saw.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, wow, this is really awesome. Yeah, it's a similar idea here. Seb, to answer your questions earlier, I use this package. So my front end is in React, and I use this package. I think it's like npm. I see it's like WebGL Unity, something like that. Yeah, React Unity WebGL. I'll put a link to it in the chat. But what it does is allows you to embed your Unity game, and also allows you to define callbacks that happen at certain points. So like when you die, I can define a JavaScript function that will be called to like reroute you or to burn your NFT, or when you get gold, the function will deposit stuff into your faucet. So yeah, that's it.
Hey Seb, you might need to take over for a bit. I lost my audio, my headphones stopped.
Oh, I was mute.
Were you talking the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're muted. Sorry.
Yeah, so I was saying that's really cool that you integrated the game. I'm really glad that like we have different projects with different like different aspects. Really cool. And the token part, I didn't know that, but really nice as well. Good job. Okay, so do we have someone else want to share his project? We still have some time, so.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Sorry about
Yeah.
that. I had to join.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, great. Well,
Is Ricardo here? Ricardo? Yeah, he's here. Can you raise your hand if you want to share your project?
Abraham said he's overwhelmed by all these. Same here, man.
Oh, we have Andrew here. Oh no, it's not the same Andrew, because we have a really cool project from a guy named Andrew, but yeah, it's Andrew. Andrew with, yeah, it's not the same. Okay, can you? I cannot. Duke, can you allow Ricardo to talk and share his screen if you're still there?
Yeah,
I cannot do it.
Okay, he should be joining as a panelist now. There we go. All right, yeah, Ricardo, you should be able to unmute yourself.
I actually I'm not on the computer right now, so I can't share it. But thanks.
Oh, that's sad. Maybe I can do it. I'm still sharing my screen, so.
Okay. Yeah, the front end it's kind of it's weak with validation and stuff because I focus on the back end, but cool. Yeah.
Okay, so what should I do?
Put wallet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you can see active mints. Hope everything works. Yeah, I had some troubles with plug for communicating with all the canisters. There you can mint. We don't have anything in website, but there you can mint. And if you click mint, you're going to mint one NFT of that collection. Then you can check it on your wallet. But I think there it validates if you have enough balance to buy the NFT. But so I think
what's the balance? Is it the token faucet?
Yeah, it's a token faucet. Yeah,
no, I had all your ICP stuff.
I had all these dreams of checking the Bitcoin integration and stuff, but that was a joke. I practically don't sleep with this, so very hard. I think the good part of this project is like the creation of multiple canisters and multiple collections. So you can click menu, there. I think that's not the actual canister. Yeah. You can click menu there and create. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There you can fill the form. Please use numbers in supply and min price. Lol.
Wait, I don't have any picture right now. I think I've deleted everything on my computer like recently. Let me just.
It has to be a JPEG.
Okay.
That's the one.
Wait. So, okay. So, do I need to complete everything?
Yeah.
Min price 100 ICP website.
Yeah. Please fill every.
Okay.
I didn't have
Sorry,
the time to.
I don't have any.
Yeah.
I don't have any imagination right now, so I'm just going to.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, but if you don't, yeah, you need the pictures. Yeah.
Oh.
It's a shame that I didn't have the time to put the
Right.
value there, but
I don't. Maybe I can.
I think it's a screenshot works.
Hmm.
And maybe steal his logo. Yeah,
I don't have anything right now. Right.
Yeah, well, but the explanation is that you click next, then you add multiple assets there. It upload to the contract, okay, and then you create a new collection. It deploys on a new canisters in a new canister, and then it shows on the minting part. Yeah, that's it. So people can create different collections and mint different NFTs there.
Do I need to provide the banner as well?
What?
Do I need to provide the banner as well? Or is like the, well, let me put everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
You have to,
cool.
yeah.
I will use
one. Yeah, the interface is kind of ugly.
Well, that's working. That's
I-
working fine.
I hope this doesn't work. This doesn't track. Couple of hours ago, I had the problem with cycle balance that I was creating the canisters in local environment and works perfectly, but when I push to the IC, so yeah, you can wait there and there is your collector. Yeah, and it's a different canister. You can go back.
Oh, so that's a different canister.
Yeah, you can go back.
Okay,
to
that's amazing.
I hope.
Wait. Menu, active mint.
Active mints. Yeah, wait a second, please. I had also a problem with big ints there, so I couldn't store it on local storage, but there you should have. Oh, doesn't show. Please click mint to check one thing. Oh, that's a shame.
What should
let's wait. I was waiting for the canister ID, but I guess I didn't push it because the nervous of the time. If you can inspect it, in case we have there, I think it's that one up.
Canister. Yeah, it's this one. Look like this one.
Yeah, but it's a principle. You can go up. I think it's there. No, up.
Okay. Oh, yeah, this one.
No, that's.
So
yeah, I
wait,
think that's it.
This one. Are you paying for cycles? Like every time I deploy a canister?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's,
I hope.
I'm not sure how many. I think it's one less than 1 trillion cycles. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure.
So, you dynamically create canisters, so you have to specify a number of cycle, I guess, when you do it.
Yeah, I think 1 trillion cycles.
Okay.
I did it a couple of hours ago. There was really simple, actually, like 2 lines. One defining what the amount of cycles, and the second one, I think it was like cycles dot. I don't remember. I have it here. Yeah, but it was pretty simple. I thought that I was going to fail with the deploy, but it works. I actually wanted to make like pre-upgrades and post upgrades of trees of relations, but I'm kind of scared that it breaks if I push it again if I deploy it again. So I left it right as it looks.
Yeah. What did you use for the front end? What did you use for the front end?
React.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't focus so much on that. I try to make my best on the backend, so that's why we don't have like validations or.
I think that's the only multi-canister app. We have multi-canister application if you integrate the front end and the back end and the faucet, but like that much canisters, I think we don't have another submission like that.
Awesome.
Maybe Isaac, you've seen something,
No,
but that's the first one.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is incredibly impressive because, to my knowledge, there's like OpenChat that does a canister for each user, and then there's Discover. No, not Discover. I mean the storage one.
That does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then ICME, the no code builder, they just launched essentially what you have here, but it took them like a couple months to make it. And I got to try a demo of it out, and it's nearly identical. Where you have to make a new collection, which is its own canister, and you can add multiple ones to that collection and list them for a price. But the fact that in a week you made what like ICMA took months to make, and I think they have the only thing even close. That's super impressive. Honestly, I just can't wait to see what else you build in the ecosystem and how you take this to the next level. Because if this is what you can do in a week, like Lord knows what we'll see from you in a month. This is incredible.
Thanks, Isaac. Thanks.
I'm really blown away by everything that all of y'all have shown. This is so exciting.
Yeah, great job.
Thanks, Seb.
So I'll tell you all what, I'm having a ton of fun seeing your projects, and I'll take over presenting real quick, and just do this last slide really fast, and then like I kind of just want to go back to seeing anybody else's project who's willing to share. So I just want to get my part over with, because the fun part is really just seeing all the cool stuff y'all have built. This is awesome. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. Sorry if my audio is not too good. I had my headphones literally died. I think I wore them out over the week. So yeah. Next steps. So there's a proposal in case you missed it. Well, first off, I'm extending the deadline. I just posted it like an hour before this meeting, until basically midnight Pacific Standard Time, which is a good bit away. That's more than 12 hours away right now. So it gives you all a little bit more time to get your projects in. And if you submit it before that deadline, you do qualify for all those perks I think everybody who graduates by the deadline gets some tokens and has some NFTs guaranteed, and then you're of course in the running to win some amazing top prizes. And the top prize on intermediate is that their collection becomes a real collection. And frankly, I can't wait to be a holder of whoever's going to be the winner, because we've seen some incredible stuff already. And then what we're going to be doing, we've only had one distribution of our grant with Affinity. We get our next distribution, I think next week or the week after, because of what we've, like our milestone of completing the camp. Most of the grant is focused on what we do after the event with all of this content. So I think one of the first things is we're going to, the lectures were kind of scattered throughout the week, a little bit randomly, because it depended on when each individual dev mentor would have the time. So you may have noticed that there are some topics that seemed more beginner, like late in the week, and it seemed a little disorganized. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of edit them all together into like one big long, like multi-lecture YouTube video with like timestamps that can be easily navigatable, and it kind of starts from in a more logical flow from like the introductory topics on to the more advanced. And so we're going to be kind of collecting it all to make it easier. And then we want to build out an online page with curriculum. There's a few things I had listed out, but I didn't put them here. But basically, I think it'd be great to have a troubleshooting guide. Like some of the most common error codes that people see and what the best fixes are, and like kind of like more of a beginner step-by-step stuff, and like maybe cleaning up some of the challenges and making intro courses. So we really want to curate a lot of the great info that we have, and then translate it. And because there's a lot of people being left out right now just because they don't speak English, and that's not cool. We want builders from all over the world, and I know that a lot of people are just waiting to get translations to help them reach that next level. So it'd be great to have multiple languages of this content that we're doing. And then bigger future events. So like while we were still in the meeting for the 25K grant, and by the way, at the Affinity in that grant meeting, they asked me how many people I expected, and I was like, well, it'd be great if we had 10 dev mentors and maybe 30, 40 students. So since January, the whole event's really taken off beyond our expectations by like an order of magnitude. And I think it's going to just get bigger, because while we're still in that meeting, they told us they wanted to us to apply for the 100K grant. And I think with the kind of start that this event has given us, we can make this next conference have more full-time staff, and we'll have a lot, months to prepare. So it'll be sometime in the fall. It'll be a lot bigger. It'll be a lot more organized. We've learned a lot of good lessons, and I'm really excited about the opportunities there. It may be longer than a week. There's a few different formats we've been playing with. One of the formats that we like is kind of where it ends with a hackathon that's open to everybody. I think we need to do more of like leading up to a project, having like a template project that we take people through step by step so they can see how each part works. And then after that, they'll have the tools to kind of like form teams, and then it's just be a hackathon for the whole ecosystem, So there's a few different ways of playing with it, but of course, y'all feel free to give us feedback. This is a community-owned event. You notice the proposals on the Discord. The Discord, because we're leaving the submissions. Oh, I didn't talk too well about that, the late submissions process. So I talked about how like we're extending it right now. So the people who won't be able to make it today, who won't be able to submit today, you can still get your NFT diploma. So you won't qualify for all the other little tokens and things, but you can still get your NFT diploma, which gives you access to Discover, and I'm hoping has real value for helping you, like if you want to find work, or if you just want to be like in the cool club, cool club. So you basically from now until the next bootcamp starts, you can work on your own time, submit your core project, we'll review it in batches, once every few weeks or so, and then mint and send you your diploma, because we want to be inclusive. And so as part of that, we're going to leave the Discord open. I'd ask that you not test, like tag dev mentors. The dev mentors are tired and they're really busy. And part of the event was because of those reasons, getting them all to kind of do a lot out at once. If some of them want to volunteer their time, I'm sure a lot of them might want to do that. That's great, but let's try not to be demanding on them. But essentially, I'm going to leave the Discord available, but it's just not going to be running like it has been, of course, during the boot camp. Because really, it's just me and Seb handling admin after this, and we're pretty limited in that because we've got a lot of other things going on too. So it's just going to, the Discord is going to be a good resource for you to continue collaborating with other students, sharing each other's work, learning from one another, having access to all the resources that we've posted everywhere in there. And, perhaps we'll also have opportunities to help with all of the work that's going to come after this, curating everything. Some of y'all might know languages and how to interpret this. And I've been really excited to see some of that already happening. In fact, I think there was a Dfinity Vietnam Discord that had a bootcamp role, and they were all like using that role and talking. And I just love seeing how y'all have like taken ownership of this and help focus on helping the ecosystem. So, from the bottom of my heart, just thank you so much for taking the time to do this, for investing in yourself and in an internet computer and in all of us. It's really been an honor to work alongside all of y'all and learn from you and learn with you. And I just can't wait to see all the amazing things that are built, all the founders that come out of this, all of the good changes. The world needs a lot of good changes right now, and I think there are a few opportunities to be part of that, but the internet computer is one of them. And so let's get out there and build things that are going to help people and make this world a better place. So thank you for joining Motoko Bootcamp, and we'll be in touch. We're not. This isn't the end. This is just the beginning. All right, so now I've officially ended it. We'll probably end the recording there. But if anybody wants to share their project, I'm sure Seth would also love to see it. So feel free to raise your hand. And we've still got around 40 people or so on here.
Would be cool. I also wanted to say that I had a lot of fun during this week organizing and helping people. And I really appreciate all the people participating in the bootcamp. Really give me a lot of hope for our future. I know it's like you've said, it's a bit cheesy and everything, but I really believe that the world is going to change a lot, and we need a lot of builders, a lot of people willing to learn and rebuild everything from scratch, because it's kind of broken right now. I think everyone can agree on that. Yeah, so really cool to participate in that. And also thanks to all mentors, because we had a lot of volunteers, a lot of great developers that are really busy, but they gave up some time and they prepared some nice presentations. So thanks to all mentors, because it wouldn't be possible without them.
Exactly, and also I gotta say, Seb, it was wonderful to see you in your element, helping other people and teaching. I think we can all say that we just saw you doing what you were meant to do, and you did a good job. So thank you for all of the work you put in. I mean, you basically made a chapter in computer science for each one of those challenges. I think that was hard on a lot of us, but we're also grateful for it because we learned a lot.
Thanks. Thank you for organizing all the admin stuff. I know it took some time.
It is a pleasure. All right, yeah. So anybody raise your hand? I would love to see a few more examples before we wrap up. Oh well.
Don't be
looks like we
shy.
might be done.
I'm sure we still have some really good projects.
Yeah. Well, I'll make that channel on Discord, and y'all can go ahead and share your links on there whenever you get your core projects out. And yeah, y'all have a great rest of your day. This is the last meeting, last sign off. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. See you on the IC.